Hi, this is Jaron Brand, and today I'm going to talk about this little tool that I just wrote called JB KeyColoring. Once you download it from Creative Crash, you'll unzip it and you'll see these three items. We'll first go over the install instructions. So to install it, you just need to copy the contents of these folders into their respective directories. So for example, the scripts you'll put in your script directory. Now if you don't know where that directory is, I've added this little tiny line of code. You can just open up Maya and paste it right in here. Hit enter and it'll show the path on your computer where that particular where your prefs directory is. So if you open that up, which I'll open mine up right now, I have my prefs directory, and you've got an icon folder and your scripts folder. So you'll just need to copy the contents of these. So here I've just got an icon and the scripts. Just copy those into those two folders, and then once those are in there, take this line of code here, copy it, and then go back to Maya, open up your script editor. You can either click here or you can go to Window, General Editors, Script Editor. Once that's open, let me open up a new tab. You can open up a new tab of Python by middle clicking, drag up to new tab, or I'm sorry, not middle clicking, right clicking, drag up to new tab, and then choose the Python. In there, click paste and run this line of code. Just hit run. It'll add a shelf button up here and it's installed. So what this tool is it makes it easier for you to change the colors of the keys as you're animating. Maya by default doesn't make it easy for you to do that, so this is just supposed to help you out with that. So you can either single click it and it'll open up a floating window if you like floating windows, or you can double click it and it will open up a docked window down here kind of by your timeline. So either way, it doesn't matter. Then you can take whatever it is you're animating. So you've got some joints in there and you want to key it. You can just key like normal by hitting S. And sorry, my computer's going slow because I'm recording. Over here, hit S again, and you've got your regular keys, but Maya allows you to change the key colors. So you can change them. I've got key, breakdown, and tween. So you can change it to a breakdown, which will be green, or a tween, which will be yellow. And by default, in this tool, I've allow you to just create new keys by clicking this. So you can say you want a breakdown right there. You just click breakdown, it'll make one. But say you've already got all your keys in there and you just kind of want to organize and tell each key what color to be, but you don't want it to set a new key, or you may only have certain channels keyed and you don't want it to key the entire thing. You can turn set key off, and all that will do is change the color of the key without setting a key. And then this option here, insert key, it's the same thing as when you're in the graph editor. Let me open that up. And say you want to, come over here and insert a key right here. You right click and then say insert key, and it tries to follow the curvature of that path. So having this option selected when you create a key, it will insert it. So if I come here and I say, put a breakdown, it inserts the key. Now, by default, I have that off because say you do animate this. Say I take this guy, I come out here. There we go. Say I animate it, and then I have insert key. If I hit key, it'll jump back to its previous position because insert key tries to keep the same, like I said, it tries to keep the same position that it was before, if that makes sense. So by default that's off, but I thought it might be a handy feature if anybody wanted it, so it's there. We have color preferences. So say you don't like these colors. Say for this you'd prefer having a blue color, and your tween you want to have, I don't know, purple, or yeah, that color. You can hit apply and it will change all your keys to be those colors. There we go. Yeah, sorry, my machine is going really slow with this screen recording. So now all of your keys are changed to the right color. But when you restart the tool, let's see, let's go back to here. Say I close this tool and then I reopen it. My keys will still be the same color, but my UI will go back to default. Well, actually, I'm sorry, all the keys will even change back. So that may not be desirable for you. You want to stick with the keys that you had. So what you can do is you can say save preferences. So first let's change this to a different color. I want the key to be black, I want breakdown to be white, and I want this one to be green. Why not? Hit apply. They all change. Now I can save preferences, and what that'll do is that'll save your preferences, and the next time you open it up, it'll reset all your colors, but all you have to do is come in here and say reload preset, and it'll bring it back in. And that'll work even if you close down Maya, open it back up. You can still load that preset because it saves it to your preference folder. Now, the other thing that I wanted to mention, say you've got these colors set and you decide, I don't want them, I want to go back to the default colors. And you don't want to have to close out of the tool and open it back up. You can just open color preferences and say default colors, and that'll set it back to default. And then I also set up hotkeys for you. If you just hit apply hotkeys, it will set up the hotkeys for you, and then and what I have them mapped to is Alt 1 for key, Alt 2 for breakdown, and Alt 3 for tween. Now maybe you've got that mapped to something else, so you can set it yourself by clicking this option box. It'll come up, open up this, tell you these are the default keys that I've got set. But if you want to set your own, you can just open up your hotkey editor and create your own using, this is the code that you would need to do that for each one of these right here. So you just set up a hotkey for each one. And that's if you don't like these default hotkeys. But once you set that, you can shut down Maya, open it back up. Those hotkeys will still be there. So yeah, so then you don't really even need to have this open. You can then just use the hotkeys, which is convenient. Now, I realize that for the key, which is Alt 1, it's the same thing as hitting S. But for convenience of having all of them close together, you can do Alt 1, Alt 2, Alt 3. And I believe that was everything. Yeah, I just have a couple of about is mostly just kind of talking about what the tool does, which is what I'm talking about now. So, and that's pretty much it. If there are any comments on it, feel free to drop me a line. You can send me a message from my website, which is brandanimationstudios.com, and just click on the contact me page. And if there are any issues, you can also go through Creative Crash's. They have a bug reporting and comment section. So I hope you guys enjoy the tool, and I will hopefully be posting some more soon.